This cannibal film made me hungry for Wendy's.
Body bags where horror lies.
Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to week 115 here on Body Bags. I am your host Moodz616, and thank you once again for stopping in on this Sunday, guys. Yeah, week 115 is here, and I've got a film here that was apparently banned in 3 countries, including my home country of Canada, where this film originates from. Apparently it was also banned in Britain and in Germany. This is a French-Canadian cannibal film. That came out, I think originally it was shot in 1997 and it came out in 1999, and it goes by the title of Urban Flesh. Yes, of course. Yeah, so French-Canadian cannibal film from the 90s. So, the plot of this one basically centers around your 4 main characters, 3 males and a female, and they're going around the city and they're just tearing up shit, and what they're doing is they're just killing people at random for their own pleasures, and what they want to do is they just want to eat them. You know, they literally just home invade people, stab them in the head, hit them in the head with shovels, and they kill them, and then they eat them, and then just kind of repeat themselves. Of course, there's a cop on the case. He's, you know, obviously investigating these murders, and now he's got to figure out a way to stop these guys from continuing their cannibal craze that they're on, and stuff like that. And that's the entire plot of the film right there. Now, my thoughts on this one. Now, first off, this is a shot-on-video film that was shot in 1997, of course, came out in 1999, and I have to say, like, the film stock that they used, of course, the equipment in the later 90s was a lot better. You know, it was, better PQ and stuff like that, so it's actually one of the better visual, looking shot-on-video films out there. But that's really all it has to offer. I mean, to be honest, it's got pretty good gore effects in it and stuff, but all the other specs in this film are pretty low-grade, pretty badly done. Acting, absolutely terrible. It's really stiff. It's really just bland and just boring, man. Like, some of the... And the funny thing is, there's not even a lot of dialogue in this film. Because what they do in the film, they really kind of overpower the music. And it's one of those type of films where they put a lot of, heavy death metal and metal music into it, just to kind of get away from the script that they didn't have. You know, they'll put the loud music in there and have these montages and stuff, and there's just not a lot of dialogue. But when the characters do speak, it's pretty bad. It's delivered pretty bad. So, editing in this film, not the greatest. Of course, shot-on-video films aren't known for those type of, good specs and stuff, but the editing is pretty bad in this film. Like I said, the music's a little overpowering. It's annoying. It's tedious at times also. And of course, it's shot on video, so pretty much all those type of elements, with audio dropouts and stuff are there. They're always present in these type of films, so it actually has a disclaimer at the beginning of the film too. It tells you that, they restored this version from a couple different things and stuff, but, it's actually not that bad, presented wise. The overall film, in itself, the only thing that's really redeemable in this one, I have to say, is the gore. The gore is pretty good. There's lots of blood. There's lots of, decent entrails and guts and hearts and things like that are being ripped out of people. The kills weren't too bad. They were kind of sadistic. The characters themselves are a little annoying at times. It's just overlapping stuff when they're doing the killings and stuff. But I did like the gore. I thought the gore was actually pretty well done in this. It was decent enough to, kind of keep me intrigued. But that's really all it is. It only runs about 80 minutes long. It's structured really bad. There's no story. It's just, you got these 4 people going around doing their thing, and this cop kind of disappears for half the film, and then something happens at the end with him, and then they kind of get into it and stuff. But, it's just structured really bad. There's no story. Terrible dialogue. Really, really bad dialogue in the film. And oddly enough, this one doesn't have any nudity in it. It's very, very strange. You think a cannibal film full of blood and gore and stuff would have, some sleaziness to it, It doesn't have any nudity in it. It's very strange. Apparently the main girl in this film even said that she didn't want to do nudity, and there's a really odd scene in this film where she's laying in a bathtub and it's all bloody and stuff, and she's touching herself, but she's got a shirt covering her boobs and her vagina and stuff. It's really, really strange. Of course this cannibal film isn't without being completely tasteless. It has a scene in this film where they cut this fetus out of this lady that they just killed, and eat the fetus and stuff. It's really, really tasteless. Kind of reminded me of like Cannibal Campout in a way. That real tasteless ending to the film. But yeah, this one right here is for the hardcore shot on video fans out there. I don't recommend this to anybody else and out there that, if you mildly like shot on video films, stay away from this one. If you're a really big fan and you like just low budget trash, that's really all I can basically say this one is. It's just low budget trash at its best. Everything about it's really, really bad. I did like actually some of the scenes in the film where they're shooting, obviously in the characters' apartments or their friends' apartments and stuff. But they had some pretty cool posters, like you see a Nightbreed poster, and there's a whole pile of variations of cool posters, like True Romance posters and stuff. Just things that you see in the background, pretty cool stuff. But you can tell the film was made by fans, and apparently this is it's kind of like a love letter to Lucio Fulci, of course, right? So they're kind of making their kind of respect film for Fulci and stuff with Urban Flesh, But yeah, if I had to rate this one, I'm probably just going to give it about a 5 out of 10, and that's based on a shot on video scale itself. It's not a bad visual film. Like it's clear. It's not as bad as some of those early 80 ones and stuff, but there's really nothing else redeemable about the film in itself. And like I said, I recommend it to the hardcore SOV fans out there, like myself. I can watch this stuff, but it's definitely not for everybody. In fact, it's probably for, not even half of the hardcore horror fans out there either. So, but Urban Flesh, man, 5 out of 10. Check it out. It's decent enough for a shot on video film. It is what it is. I've seen a lot worse, to be honest. But yeah, the gore is decent enough in this. So, anyways, guys, yeah, that throat's killing me. I'm really sick right now. So, check that one out if you're a hardcore fan, and that's it. Check you guys next week in week 116. Peace out, homies.